Hello friends, now I want to study about the topic that is as per IMSBC code, what are the precautions to be observed while loading coal cargoes in bulk? That is the main precautions to be observed while loading and carriage of coal cargoes as per International Maritime Solid Bulk Cargoes Code. Coal is classified as Group B cargo under the IMSBC code because it may present chemical hazards, that is self-heating, emission of methane, oxygen depletion. Pre-loading procedures for coal. Obtain shipper declaration. Ensure that the shipper's declaration is provided detailing the characteristics of the cargo, including type of coal, whether it is prone to self-heating, emitting cargoes, or liquefaction, moisture content and transportable moisture limit, that is TML if applicable, sulfur content. Ensure cargo temperature is below 55 degrees Celsius before loading. Any necessary safety precautions required for the particular coal cargo being loaded. Cargo hold preparation. Ensure that the cargo holds are clean, dry, and free from contamination. Verify that the hatch covers are in good condition and watertight to prevent moisture, which can increase the risk of liquefaction or self-heating. Gas detection and ventilation system. Ensure that the ship's gas detection systems and ventilation systems are operational and calibrated. These systems are critical for monitoring methane and oxygen levels and other hazardous gases during loading and transit. Electrical equipments. All electrical equipments in holds to be in good condition and certified safe. Firefighting equipments. Firefighting equipment checked and ready for immediate use. Smoking and naked lights are strictly prohibited. Precautions during loading. Monitor the condition of coal. Visually inspect the coal during loading to ensure that it does not appear overweight, which could lead to liquefaction or show signs of self-heating. For example, smoke or hot spots. Monitor cargo temperature. Minimize free surface effect. Ensure the cargo is evenly distributed and properly trimmed in the cargo holds to minimize the free surface effect and prevent the coal from shifting during transit. Avoid excessive compaction of coal. Hatch covers to be kept open only as required for loading. Ventilation during loading. If the coal is known to emit methane or toxic gases, provide adequate ventilation during loading to disappear gases and prevent their buildup in the holds. Avoid loading wet coal. Do not load coal that has been exposed to rain or moisture unless it has been tested and found to be below the transportable moisture limit. Excess moisture increases the risk of liquefaction and self-heating. Continuously monitor for methane concentration, oxygen depletion. Stop loading if cargo temperature exceeds safe limit. Methane concentration approaches explosive limit. After loading, trim cargo properly to reduce air pocket. Hatch covers to be watertight and securely closed. Ventilation, normally surface ventilation, otherwise advised. Avoid full ventilation if self-heating is suspected. During the voyage, gas monitoring and ventilation. Continuously monitor methane levels and other gas emission in the cargo holds using gas detectors. Ensure that the oxygen levels are within safe limits to avoid oxygen depletion. Ventilate the cargo holds are required to prevent accumulation of methane and other hazardous gases. Ventilation must be carried out in a way that does not introduce moisture into the holds. Temperature monitoring. Regularly monitor the temperature of the coal using temperature probes placed in the cargo holds. Rising temperatures may indicate the onset of self-heating. If hot spots are detected, stop ventilation immediately as adding air can accelerate the combustion. Inerting holds if required. If the coal is prone to self-heating, consider inerting the cargo holds with IG, such as nitrogen or carbon dioxide, to reduce the oxygen concentration to prevent combustion. Liquefaction monitoring for fine coal. If the coal is prone to liquefaction, regularly check for signs of moisture migration or cargo shift during the voyage. Maintain proper stability by adjusting the ballast as needed. Crew safety. Implement strict confined space entry procedures before entering to the cargo hold. Test the atmosphere for methane, carbon monoxide, oxygen levels, and other gases before entry. Ensure that crew members wear appropriate personal protective equipment (PPE), including respiratory protection when entering areas where gas emission may be present. Firefighting readiness. Ensure that firefighting equipment is readily available, particularly carbon dioxide fire suppression systems, as water should not be used to extinguish coal fires due to the risk of creating steam and spreading hot particles. Emergency procedures. Fire detection and suppression. If fire is detected in the coal, the immediate response is to seal the affected hole and inert the space with CO2 or another inert gas to suppress the fire by displacing oxygen. Do not use water to extinguish coal fire, as this can accelerate the problem by creating steam or spreading the hot coal particles. Dealing with methane buildup. If methane levels rise to dangerous levels, stop all activities that could produce a spark or ignition source and ventilate the affected hold immediately to dispose the gas. Managing liquefaction. If signs of liquefaction as observed, cargo movement or least, take immediate corrective actions such as adjusting ballast or slowing the vessel to reduce ship movement. Avoid sharp turns or rapid course changes that could worsen the cargo shift.